dearly. Simmons off the lob, nice ATO.
I'm going to take a starter spot. He wants to really foster that internal healthy competition as well.
Realized and tried to get back as he was passing. Thomas's three is good.
Thomas lob it up, and Claxton puts it down.
Pressure by Brooklyn.
Running it through Thomas. Herky-jerky move. Jumper is pure. 1-83, they've run away from the Nets. Thomas, drive, deuce, and one. Thomas, hard drive, kick it out, good find. Schroeder nails the three.
Here's Finney-Smith. Thomas gets bumped and finishes. Here's Thomas. He has 9 in the quarter. Looking for more. Thomas. Oh, he gets lost. Thomas looking to evade right. Sidestepping three. He got it. Off the mark. Claxton the volley. Another chance for Brooklyn. Thomas cutting through. Swooping in.
Players are playing for minutes. They're playing for run. They are playing with a lot to prove.
And Thomas is playing for 30.
That's in front of the Nuggets. Under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Thomas. His runner is good. Johnson. Off to Thomas. 4 to shoot. Thomas 3. He got it. Thomas. It's fouled by Gordon. Count the bucket. Plus the foul. Shoveling it back. Thomas thought about the 3. Drives and lays. 5 to shoot. 4 to shoot. Thomas fading and hitting.
High screen, Johnson, switch. That means Levine is guarding Thomas. Thomas drives in, bakes it up and in, +1. 9. They were down by as many as 20 in the first half. Thomas feeds it. Simmons driving in. Schroeder peeks at the clock. Screen. Claxton. Schroeder uses it. Needs some help. Thomas. The drive. Flip it up. Put it down. It's Claxton. Simmons hands to Thomas. Double team comes. Williams. Vucevic. Thomas feeds it. Simmons slips it. Cam Thomas lines it up. Bingo! And it's up by 6. Thomas. Oh, no. Oh, yes! Cam Thomas on a heater.
Working behind the Simmons screen. Out to Finney-Smith. He got it on a 3. Thomas hops back and hits. 16 for 26. Thomas forces it up and in.
Johnson got off to a hot start yesterday against Detroit. And the Nets fizzled out in the second half. Thomas, penetration. Oh, he put some English on it. Plus the... Cam Thomas puts it upstairs. Claxton. Thomas makes his move. Fake. Thomas. Fade. He's got it. Shot clock winding down. Thomas is going to have to hoist it. He does. Got it.
Back door. Back it out. Finney-Smith hits on another 3. And
I like the no call off the play, as it then just goes out of bounds.
Oh, what a fake. To a 3. It's good. Cam Thomas shook his man and then drilled a 3, his first made field goal, and the Nets on a 10-0 run.
It goes without saying, it's the people and the people we all get to be with. And our Nets on Yes family is a family. And so, who better to spend a night with?
And you get to see that. Cam dancing, kissing, and scoring. The Nets' ability to still come back and get overtime last night after losing the lead was a lot of poise on their part. And Keon Johnson connects.
61-60, Brooklyn. Thomas, upstairs.
New Orleans team, we talked a lot about their deep. They're staying in front. Like the Nets are having a hard time penetrating inside the paint.
Thomas over Misi. Yes! Cam Thomas! Schroeder hands to Thomas. Fernandez trying to call a timeout. Thomas fires! Nylon! In the NBA, year and a half with the Nets. Nets have made their last 5 shots. Thomas, ball fake, lob it. Simmons finishes.
dangerous. That one just right over Thomas.
Thomas. Poetry in motion.
Fernandez grab him.
Thomas. Cha-ching! Thomas working around the second screen. Thomas drives in. Cam Thomas out of this world.
A lot of people say, you know what, maybe it's just not the right fit in the NBA. Thomas.
It's a whole different dynamic to what the Nets have been dealing with in the front court without those two.
Thomas in a crowd, and he floats it in, gets the bounce. We saw that they're capable of playing at a faster pace, and Thomas is capable of catching fire. A 4-point play. Still hasn't necessarily got it really rolling there. 15 points, bouncing inside. Clowney attacks the rim, and the foul.
Yeah, what you say. Thomas.
What you say.
Over McCain for two. From three-point territory, and Simmons gives it up. Watford, drive and kick. Thomas, nice ball fake. Pull up pump. It's there. Gives it up. Thomas. Yes, sir! Swing. Finney-Smith buries it. Thomas one-on-one with Martin, smacking at the ball. Thomas penetrates. Cam upstairs, and it's guided in by Simmons. Cam Thomas drives in. Thomas hangs and hits. Thomas drive. Thomas dumps it inside, and Claxton is there for the finish. The rookie has shot it lights out. Claxton.
5 turnovers in the quarter for Brooklyn. Thomas, a deep one, is good. 9-point game. Watford out to Thomas. Thomas lost the handle, turns, floats. Wow.
The backdoor cuts have hurt. There's been a handful of them that have hurt Brooklyn.
Thomas, beautiful lob to Claxton. Try to get it back to Johnson. Nearly lost it. Lobbing it up, and Simmons tipping it in. For a team that's 3rd in the league in free throw percentage. Thomas zigging, sagging, and cupping. Golden State a +12 in the paint as Thomas banks it in, plus the foul.
Good strong take.
He turns it over here, gets it back, puts it up, and in! Right up. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. Thomas lobs it up, Sharp the catch and the lay.
I'll say that.
And easy to find for you as Thomas.
Before the game, you know, without saying that, I mean, it's just he has the ability to score.
Here's Anthony, can't drop it in. Sharp the board. Out there with Thomas, Keon Johnson, Wilson, and Martin. Martin the catch and the finish.
And Ruka, that's
Martin, Sharp, and Thomas on the floor. The rare Claxton-Sharp combo. Up top, Claxton! Prince loses the ball. Sharp pokes it away, and now the Nets are running. Thomas accelerates. He got fouled. And a chance for three. Sharp. Swing it. Thomas gets the step on Rollins, leans in, gets the roll, +1. Nets have turned it over 10 times. Nearly the 11. Thomas somehow turns it into that. Fakes out Kamara, floats it up, and put down by Claxton.
Thomas gets away from Castle. A little give-and-go game with Daron Sharp, and he lays it up and in. Thomas working on Sohan. Gets it inside to Watford. Beautiful look. Watford thought about driving the lane. Cam Thomas does. Puts it up. What a move by Cam Thomas. Winning the Big East outright for the first time since 1985. And I'm sure Champagny is talking smack.
Spurs capitalized.
Yeah, true microcosm is empty on that three. Another offensive rebound leads to an easy one for Nick Claxton. Trendon Watford.
2, down to 1. Thomas waits and hits. Thomas floated up, slam it down. Thomas with Santos. Shows it. Cam Thomas down by 5. We're down to 13 seconds left. Thomas. Oh! Cam Thomas! A clutch jumper!
Well short, scooped up by Thomas. Cam rolling through. Oh, what a finish off the window for Cam Thomas.
Good punt.
Nets have held the Hornets to 3 of 16 shooting in the quarter. There's Thomas. Social media where they show Cam Thomas in some ridiculous position and they go, he actually made that shot, and he makes that.
Here's Thomas. Thomas surging through, flips it in, plus the foul.
Tonight. One-on-one. Nice dive to the rim, and Thomas fires it to Williams for the jam.
Beautiful.
Gets the step on White, works in. Russell hanging out underneath. Claxton brings Vucevic way outside. Thomas zigzags on Jones. Bounces to Claxton. Feeding on the baseline, kick it back out. Thomas. Nice look. And the touch from Watford. That's an LSU connection. Vucevic was shading. Thomas beats two defenders. Give it up for the Williams jam. Cam Thomas had 15 in the first half. Thomas stepped through. That's creative.
Off of makes, Bulls are dropping into the zone, and it stagnated the Nets some.
And that's one way to beat it.